Hello, I'm Carol Malia. I am the presenter of BBC Look North, which is the North Eastern Cumbria regional BBC news show. My mum, of course. She was the one that fostered a love of stories and words and creativity and news, because the radio was forever on in our house. Every news bulletin on the local news I'd be listened to or exposed to. But then the second lady was in my first job as a reporter on the Hartlepool Mail, which I went to straight after journalism college at Darlington. And she was fantastic. An Irish lady by the name of Maggie O'Rourke. She sort of spied me coming into the newsroom as a newbie and took me under her wing and would just nudge me in the right direction in terms of little things like politics in the office, how to handle them, how to handle yourself, how to approach people, people's skills, manner on the phone when you're trying to get information from people. And then I would listen to Maggie in the way she did it and see how she wrote up her stories. And I learned a lot from Maggie. And the third is Dame Margaret Barber, who I've had the opportunity of spending a little bit of time with through my role as one of the vice presidents of the Tyne and Wear Community Foundation, Northumberland and Tyne and Wear. She set up something called the Women's Fund 11 years ago at the Community Foundation, which is a philanthropic fund for women, and she gave £250,000. I know she doesn't mind people saying this. £250,000 to set up this fund, and we have a fundraising lunch every year, which we raise. The last one raised £17,000 in a lunchtime event, which is brilliant, and it all goes to women's causes in this region. Hopefully, people will see that the likes of me and Pam Royal, who's been on screen longer than I have, people will see that it is possible to be a woman in a prominent role in television, in regional terms or national terms, and have longevity. So it's 21 years for me now. So I hope that the next generation will take something from that, that it's not necessarily about anything other than how you do the job and your experience. So I hope that gives some sort of legacy when I eventually stop presenting. Let's inspire the next generation.